Hi Ravens, and welcome to the Server Slam Diablo 4. This is my version of a Druid Spell Caster at level 20, as you can see. First of all, we'll go through some gear and then the abilities, and yeah, then that'll be done really. So, and some gameplay, of course. First of all, I want to show you the state of my adventures. So we've done all of the bonuses bits, so we've got the extra skill points there. We've done all 7 waypoints. We can't do the third stronghold as a solo player because it's level 30. At level 25 it wasn't too bad, but at level 30 there's just not only that. In the previous beta versions we had access to a tremendous amount of legendary powers, so we were really OP. At level 20 with ish gear it's not going to happen, so I haven't done it. I've explored it, I did try, but yeah, 2 or 3 hits and I was out of potions, so yeah, I ran away. I've done as many social quests as I can, or side quests, sorry, as I can. Dungeon wise, I've got 3 left. I kind of run out of steam to do them, and I'm going to do this one later on in the video to show you how I run this version of the build. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 altars of Lilith. That's the ones I remember. I could go and search for more. I just can't be asked. That's what it comes down to. Excuse me. Let's have a look at the gear. So this gear has been done with the Ashava boss fight in mind. The sole purpose really of me playing this, or the goal of the Server Slam for me, was to get that horsey MTX. So we've got to level 20 and we've done all our gear with Ashava in mind, which is a poison damage boss, or damage over time. So let's go on with it. I found 3 legendary items in my adventures. One is the guaranteed one you get doing the quest adventure thing, campaign. And then I got a staff which gave me pluses to werewolf ability, and a pair of pants that gave me something, an earth power, which I don't use in my setup. So they both got sacrificed. Which has allowed me to possibly maximise my gear a little bit better. Anyway, let's start with the helm. The helm was a rare item which I upgraded and then imprinted with the only legendary power I can actually use as a spellcasting druid. So there we go, and it's got the poison resistance on there as well. For the chest, we had to re-roll the one of the stats because it's completely pointless, so we ended up on max life, plus 2 dual sockets, which has got the damage taken over time reduced. Then we've got these gloves, which has got +1 rank of lightning storm, which is one of the spells we use. Best pants I found. I can't add sockets because that requires resources I don't have, but it's got while injured your potion also restores resource, which is kind of cool. We use a lot of resource. Poison resistance and spirit cost reduction. I don't have any movement speed. I might re-roll the willpower to movement speed. I'm not sure yet. I don't know whether I can be bothered. As for the weapon, I've only found 2 or 3 weapons that had about 10-20 DPS better than before I upgraded it, and their stats were pretty bad. This has got damage to healthy enemies, which is good, damage to close enemies, damage to crowd control enemies, and overpower damage, and then the 2 gem sockets we've put in there, crit strike damage to vulnerable enemies. Hopefully all of those work all against Shava. This is the campaign guaranteed legendary amulet you get. I was lucky, it got +1 rank to all companion skills, which includes wolves, you can see on the screen, +1 rank to all wrath skills, which is half the skills I'm using. Damage reduction and healing received. I think that might count for potions, but I'm not sure. It rolled also with a socket, so we've got poison resistance gem in there as well. Same with the other 2 rings. One ring had a socket, the other one we have added. So this is an absolute pog ring that dropped while I was live streaming earlier today. So we've got poison resist, which is amazing, damage to close enemies, damage to crowd control, and lightning damage, which is from one of our spells. Plus it's got, this is the one that had the dual socket added, so it's got the poison resist on there as well. Again, poison resistance, damage to close enemies, damage to vulnerable damage, and then the maximum spirit, which we rolled from something that was useless. I think it was shred damage on there or something. That's gone. And then obviously the socket that was already on there for the poison resist. So that's the gear. Let's have a look at the abilities. So we started off, I've taken Wind Shear as my main basic skill. We've enhanced it obviously, and then gone Fierce Wind Shear for the movement speed reduction for 5 seconds, so we can move a lot. With all the bonuses there, we've got Lightning Storm up to rank 6, and then we've obviously enhanced it, and then Primal Lightning for 8% chance to immobilize. That works on goblins, which is awesome. And I haven't seen many things immune apart from the odd dungeon boss. Into Cyclone Armor, mainly because it's non-physical damage reduction permanently. Once you cast it, it's up. You log in, you cast it, it's up all the time. You've then also got the enhancement and then the innate. The purpose of this, which you'll see in the gameplay later on, is to hit that and then Lightning Storm. We've got the wolves, as mentioned earlier, as you can see on the screen. We've enhanced them and then gone for ferocious to give fortify. You'll be surprised how much fortification this gives. It does stack. I've had half my life pool fortified before, and that was really helpful. We've got a level 4 hurricane into enhanced and savage. That keeps us alive. And that's it, because we don't have enough points to go down into the ultimate skills, because we're only level 20 plus the 2 bonus points. Right, so there we go. I'll go into the next section, which will show you a dungeon gameplay footage. So here we are then in the Forsaken Quarry on the Server Slam version, so which is just placed up here. It gives a rogue reward, but that's not why we're doing it. We're doing it just to show the gameplay of how my version of this druid works. As you can see, we've got the Cyclone Armor up. That's permanent. So it's complete 10% damage reduction from all non-physical spaces. Apparently we need to kill all the enemies, so we get our hurricane up and then we Lightning Storm. Cast some Wind Shear. I'm still going to be collecting stuff. Gold is always handy. Potions, just to keep us up to date. If you're not familiar with Diablo 4 for whatever reason, as soon as you see a potion on the floor, if you're near max health, just use a potion and then pick the potion up. That way you're constantly at max health. I am just going to go over here a minute and see if we can adjust the volume, because that is a little bit loud. I know I'm being hit. There we go. There's my proc on my thing. So that's the 90-second countdown. There we go. Kill the goatman. There's my barrier. So I'm going to just collect most of the things up. We get the wolves to attack this, and that's 50% of the damage lost from that particular monster straight away. Oh, I've already done it. I didn't think it had gone off. There they go again. Oh no, I thought that thing was alive. There we go. This is just the druid quest, which you can't hand in because the area isn't open. If you're not familiar, druids and barbs lose out because our quest is out of bounds, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nearly 700 of the quest item that I can do nothing with. Let's get through this. So we use the hurricane just to walk through all the mobs and see if there's any rares or big things we can throw the walls at, and then we just loot, kick that one off, make them more vulnerable, and they just take more damage, and then they die from wind shear. 12 remain. Keep an eye out for chests while you're wandering around. You never know what you're going to find. And this is why I imprinted my helm with that particular legendary ability. It kicks off all the time and just helps so much. Oh, this event again. I had this event in every single dungeon I've run today, and frankly it's getting a bit repetitive and boring. I don't know if it's just a random thing that you can encounter a event, but because I've done most of the dungeons today, it's getting a bit. You can kill that. Alright, we've got to try and. It's quite an annoying event as well, because being a spellcasting druid with not much mobility skill, or no mobility skill other than the standard evade, if they're wandering all over the place, it makes it really hard to get everything done. So we just hope we can get it done. I seem to be alive, waiting for our schools to come out. There we go. Oh, 2 remaining. Yikes. 1 remaining. Can we keep them alive? No, we're going to fail it again. I usually do, because I just can't see them. There's so much going on in the screen. It doesn't bother me. Again, it's only the server slam. I wouldn't use this particular setup built this way for the live event when it goes on 6th of June. I would use a better fleshed out build. But yeah, so you still get the rewards. The only thing that changes the amount of obols you get, which I haven't spent mine. I should do that, see if I can get any legendaries before Ashava, but I forgot. So right, let's go and find the 12 remaining people. Ooh, pick up the minute. The reason I'm picking up everything is because I spent over 300,000 gold on upgrading the gear. If you caught my live stream earlier, I was aiming for 500,000 gold. I went way above that and got a ton more from all the dungeons I did. After the event, I had something to. After the live stream ended, I had something to eat, had a nap, and then carried on doing some more. I have got videos of this build, or similar version of this build, in the other betas where we had level 25 and access to better gear, and it worked a lot better simply because of the synergies. Those extra 5 points go a long way. Right, are we done? We are. Right, let's figure out where we've got to go. Up there. These dungeons still require a lot of travel back. Whatever they did, they haven't done. Most of the dungeons I got bored after 10 minutes because of the amount of walking around. I don't care how many mobs there are, it's just the act of walking through the dungeon again, pretty much, because you missed a hallway or something. Oh, that was a trap there. What are we supposed to be collecting? There's something. Oh, the prisoners. Oh, I'll do that in a minute. There we go. I think they've made that faster as well since the last beta. I've only died 5 times on this character. 4? 5? Something like that. The first one to the butcher, which was you can watch on the live stream. The butcher randomly jumped me. I did everything I could, but it's just, as far as I'm away, it's still unable to kill unless you've got a certain barb build. Other than that, at this level with this gear, he just kills you. I still have no logical reason why they would put something like that in the game. It just does not make sense to me at all. especially for the hardcore players. If you see the druid, if you see butcher, hopefully run, or just play a barb. You're dead, you're dead. There we go. We get some potions. One, that's all we need. There's one more over there. Kill that impaler. Oh, what we get? Oh, nice. Hold on, which one have we got? Which one have we got? Is this the blast one? Yeah, it's the blast one, okay. Go away. There we go. Oops, wasn't looking at my spirit. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. You don't be ready then. I got the key. Use the key on the thing. See, this is what I mean. We've got to walk back to the door. I don't. It's like, ugh. Oh, come on. Give me another one. There we go. Earlier in my progress, I did have an item that gave me an extra one, and it was fantastic. But it was really low level. Yeah, that's it. They're all dead. Doors open. Get that on there. Oh, there's barrels everywhere apparently. Oh, that's a lot of flashing. Oh, that hurt. Oh, nice. Can we get to the boss before this shrine runs out? Please tell me we can. That'd be awesome. No, apparently not. Army of Spirit Offerings. There we go. It does make this dungeon a little bit easier to do. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, alright. Let me move then and I can get some. I'm slowed for some reason. Where are my wolves? Kill that thing, please. That's it, we got them. Blue ring, alright. It's the only point where we're a little bit weak is if you miss time your cooldowns like I did and you've got no spirit, you do kind of get a little bit stuck, but not for very long, and again you don't take a lot of damage, mainly probably because I'm just hitting my potion reflectively all the time. As soon as I see one on the floor, it's potion. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to play the game. It's how I play it, which is probably why I don't die a lot. As I said, yeah, as I was saying, I think it was 4 times I've died. Once against the butcher, which I really don't think I should be held responsible for that one. And then all the others were just after the servers went live. I got to the main boss for the first bit, Verndard, I think it is. It's the one where you can't actually kill the boss, you have to kill the things they summon, the succubi or whatever they are, on the big... You know if you know which boss I mean, you know which boss I mean. I can't explain it any other way. But that boss, every time I got near the last section or the 3rd phase, I would just get lagged out, and then I would either die or DC. I had to kill that boss, I think it was about 4 or 5 times, maybe more, due to deaths and DCs. Not because I did anything wrong, just because I lagged out every single time. It was so annoying. I know it's server slam and they're testing the servers, but to have that. Oh, it's just so annoying. There we go. Did we get any upgrades? Please, probably. See, that's got tornado and it's only +6 armor. I don't want using tornado, so no, we're not changing our amulet. That's less. Not changing our amulet. That is poison resist. Max life. Nope, that's no good. And this one again is not that great. Right. So there you go. That's the my spellcaster druid level 20 in the server slam. Ashara is going to be dropping in about an hour and a half ish from this time. The official website, which I've got up on my other screen, coming over. Let's make sure there's no. Oh, fuck, here we go. It says May 13th, starting at 9 AM PDT. So yeah, it's about an hour and a half, 45 minutes ish from this date, time now. I'm going to get this video up on YouTube as soon as possible. So yeah, have fun over the weekend. I won't be doing any more Server Slam videos. This is the one and only. The next video is coming to you will probably be next week, Path of Exile related. Have fun, everyone. Enjoy yourselves. See you next one.